Hey fellas, Mark here with just a short video today, I'm afraid. I had a devil of a shave with Acqua di Parma, which has left me quite unwell. So I think as wet shavers we possibly have all had ingredients or soaps that we've used, and one of the ingredients has left us with a little bit of tingling on the skin, perhaps a burning sensation, and in a bad case perhaps some actual burning and blistering. I certainly have had that with Tobbs, Taylor of Old Bond Street shaving soap. Now I should stress that this wasn't that at all, it was much worse. There were times when I did wonder if I was going to have to go to the hospital. I had what seems to be a proper allergic reaction to something in this soap. And I didn't know one could have an allergic reaction quite that severe. But I suppose we're all human and we are all in our own way allergic to something. So what happened? Well, I had a great shave actually. I had a fantastic shave. I really enjoyed using the Acqua di Parma. Halfway through the shave I started to get a very strong mentholated feeling across my face, and I checked the ingredients and it did have menthol in, and I thought, oh okay, no problem, and carried on shaving. After I'd finished, that feeling of, and it was very much like menthol, but perhaps that was disguising something else that was going on as well. It got stronger and it didn't go away, and then perhaps 10-15 minutes after my shave, I started to get quite severe flu-like symptoms, foggy head, some difficulty breathing, nausea, aching, that kind of thing. And it just got worse and worse and worse. I ended up with redness, bright redness all over my arms, my hands, my ankles were a bit swollen and bright red, my knees, my legs, my face especially. I don't think it helped that I went to wash the product off my face and managed to spread it around my forehead. I obviously absorbed something from the soap and had a severe allergic reaction to that. I got to a point where I couldn't control my temperature, and I kept having to check with the thermometer about every 15 minutes to see where that was going. That lasted for about 4 hours before my temperature dropped down by about half a degree at the end of that 4 hours. But generally that night I was far too hot. I actually didn't get any sleep that night, or not much the night after. And this left me yesterday, which was the day after my shave, with breathing difficulties. I had to use my asthma sprays and take care of my chest. Definitely a rawness down my lungs, like inflammation, sore kidneys, and just general, aches and pains, and really a bit of a foggy flu-like head. So there we are, that was my shave with Acqua di Parma. And I'm wise enough now to know that these things can happen. But did you know there are 30 ingredients in Acqua di Parma, which surprised me. And that doesn't include the fragrance compounds, because they are not required by law to put those on. It is sufficient to put parfum. I have been told in the past that a lot of allergic reactions are likely to be from fragrance compounds, but maybe there's something else in this as well. So I have made a list of all the ingredients that I will be checking with soaps that I know I'm okay with, and ticking them off to see if there is any that I've not used before. There is one. It is made from the inside of a berry from a mountain ash tree. Now, quite what that does, can't remember. Quite why it's in a soap, I do not know. It might not be that. Guys, these things happen. There is a disclaimer on the Acqua di Parma website, and it says, before using, please check ingredients list to be sure ingredients are appropriate for personal use. So that means you have to have a knowledge of the things that go into the soap. And I would guess that many of us don't. You know, when it comes to things like sodium silicate, which is a cheap filler, by the way, often used in laundry bar soaps to increase the soap's life and to prevent rapid drying. Or something called BHT, which has got a really long name. I don't know what these products are, guys, without going on Google and doing a bit of investigation. So I'm in the middle of doing that at the moment, and as I say, I didn't think I could have an allergic reaction quite that bad. I'm okay now, but I didn't want to put out, well, I didn't feel quite well enough to do a video this week apart from this one. So my lovely Acqua di Parma is going out to a gentleman who is a subscriber and a viewer to my channel and member of the Facebook group. Jim, he is a deacon, if I remember correctly, for the Church of England. So he is no doubt going to exercise the dreaded Acqua di Parma, and Jim uses it already. He knows it. He's not allergic to it, as no doubt many people, many people are not allergic to it. It was just that I was one of the unlucky ones. So you won't be seeing this in the den again, rather sadly, but there we go. So thanks for joining me, and if you have ever had an allergic reaction, you know, like that from shaving soap, I would be very interested to hear. It may be something that we don't talk about too much. I know when I used Taylor of Old Bond Street, I got severe burning and blistering on my face, but nothing like this. Truefit and Hill, their soap, I can't use that either. Even their sensitive soap burns me, but again, nothing like this. So yeah, I'd like to hear your experiences of shaving soap and allergic reactions to something in it. And did you find out what that was? I guess that's the $64 million question, isn't it? When you're faced with an ingredients list of 30 items. Just to counter that, Martin de Condra soap, and it's a hard soap rather than a crepe, a soft, creamy soap. So there is going to be some difference in ingredients, but that has, I think, 7 ingredients. So there's quite a difference there. Now, for my next shave, guys, and I will probably get it together this week, I'm just going to take it easy, and I think I'll be using Mitchell's wool fat rather than anything with anything that I may react to. I just want to give my body a little rest for a time. So by the time you see me shave, I will probably have a good bit of growth. I'll be using my new Moolah STF knot, which is, by the way, a great synthetic knot. So on that note, I will leave you to enjoy your weekend. Be well, guys, and let me know if you've had anything like this. Thanks for joining me. Take good care. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye-bye.